At Ridgeview High School, we have many electives that you may be familiar with, like band or choir or drama. But we also have many classes that are specific to the high school experience and to our CTE department. We wanted to introduce you to those departments so that you might be a little more familiar with them as you make your choices.
Hi, my name is Mr. O'Neill, and I teach the really awesome robotics classes here, as well as some of the great design and engineering classes that we have here at Ridgeview High School. We get to do things like this, build awesome robots, make really amazing things happen, and we learn how these work. We program them as well, writing in C+ language, which is a really cool thing. Some of my students are also exploring computer programming. They're really getting into things that are like CNC and routing, things where you're using equipment to create and design amazing things, laser cutting, 3D printing. We also have an electric vehicle design class where students are building awesome racers. Top speeds are like 100 miles an hour. We're not going to run them that fast. We've got some design tech classes where you can get hands-on with really amazing equipment and you can discover what you enjoy creating and make those things happen. So you get to actually go through the process of design and engineering. So we actually use mathematics and science to make those things. And then we go out and we machine them and then we try them out. So we see if they actually work. We test them. And that's, of course, the fun part, because then some very exciting things happen at that point. We also do an awful lot around computers. So we're really focused in on computer design. We're using CAD, which is an awesome piece of software that lets you maybe create anything that you want just out of your mind, create it in 3 dimensions. And we can turn around then and make that as well on our 3D printer or on our CNC router. Maybe you've used something like Google SketchUp before, and if you have, then you have an idea of what that looks like. And if you haven't, that's great as well. We also have an aircraft design class, and so students in that class get to learn about flight, how to fly aircraft, how to navigate, and also they get time out in the hands-on lab where they get to create their own prototype aircraft and airfoils and test those in some of our really awesome wind tunnels. We have amazing classes here, and we have so much fun down at this end of the building where we get to make our ideas come to life and then try those ideas out and see how they work.
I'm Ms. Sutherland, and I teach culinary at Ridgeview. And the classes that we offer right now are Culinary Basics, Culinary 2, and Advanced Culinary. In Culinary Basics, we just start with learning about fruits and vegetables, and quick breads and yeast breads, so we make muffins and scones and pizza and cinnamon rolls. In Culinary 2, it's much more advanced, and we start working with the Raven Cafe, making some food for the student body and some catering orders. We also do a pastry unit and a soups and sauces and stocks unit. We're getting ready to do cupcake wars in Culinary 2. And then in Advanced Culinary, we learn about a lot of different things on a more advanced scale. We learn about knife cuts, and we do a lot more catering orders. We do more yeast breads and sandwiches, cold sandwiches, hot sandwiches. We do a starch unit, so we learn how to make risottos and different types of potato preparation. And in Advanced Culinary, I choose a team each year, and we go to the state culinary competition, which is usually somewhere over in the valley, and kids get to show off the skills that they've learned for a panel of chefs. So hopefully you'll want to take a culinary class at Ridgeview.
Hi, I'm Mr. Holloway. I'm the TV production teacher here at Ridgeview. We have 3 TV production classes right now. The first is TV 1 that introduces you to all the basics of TV production. We do everything from music videos to 30-second commercials to news packages, stories about ourselves, as we just learn all of the insides and outs of how to make TV production, editing, using cameras, being in front of and behind the camera, using all of the equipment. And then that ends, actually the trimester ends with us getting in here into the studio to learn the basics of that. TV 2 is about narrative TV, and in that class we really work on telling stories. So this is the time where we make the movies that you watch and or the shows that you watch on Netflix, or the movies you watch in the theater. We learn a lot about how to write the movies, concepts. We learn sound design, how to shoot those videos accurately and like the way you see them in the movies with proper framing and technique. We write the stories. We write a full screenplay idea together as a group, and then each individually shoot these 10 to 15 minute long epic films that we work on for the whole trimester. It's quite fun. And the third TV production class is known really as the Ravens Report, which is what we do first period. Every day we come in here and we make the show called the Ravens Report, where we shoot the daily news and announcements of everything going on at Ridgeview and maybe in the community. We build news packages for that, and this is the class where really, at the culmination of all of our TV production, we do experiments with effects and title designs and special graphics, and then we come in here, we anchor the show, we shoot the whole show, edit it all together, and play it every day for the whole school, for all 900 kids at the school, and all the teachers watch it every single day. We upload it to YouTube, except Wednesdays. It's really fun. We work in the control room to live switch the show. We come out here, everyone runs the cameras, people take turns at the anchor desk, and we build it all together. All in all, TV production is quite a bit of fun. It's some work, but it is quite a bit of fun work. So looking forward to seeing you.
My name is Becky Moore, and I teach the Child Development Program here at Ridgeview High School. We have a program working with preschool-aged children, 3 to 5 years. They come to our classroom. If you choose to take this class, you get paired up with them one-on-one for about 8 weeks out of our trimester. We have a lot of fun in this class. We get to play and run and teach kids new skills, learning their letters, their numbers, their colors and shapes, and all sorts of good stuff. Let's see, if any of you are interested in working with children or would like to have a career that has something to do with kids, this would be a great place to start. We also offer college credit through taking this course, and hopefully at some point can get you out into the community doing an internship working with kids in some way.
So I teach American Sign Language, called ASL, and it's second language, so we often are signing in my class, and it's pretty quiet. Sometimes it's really loud, but it's a really fun class to be in because it's just kind of laid back and teach you guys signs, teach you how to communicate with each other in sign language, how to communicate with deaf people, and yeah, you can use it in a lot of different situations. I have a lot of students who work at, say, fast food restaurants, and they'll have deaf people come in and they'll sign with them, or they've seen them at the fair. So you can use sign language in a lot of different ways, and just teaching you how to communicate with different people. There are opportunities in Bend to use sign language, and it's great because whereas with Spanish, sometimes you run into problems with regional differences, and you run into that a little bit with sign language, but no matter where you go in the U.S., like, people will get what you're signing, and so that's really awesome that you can go there and not just certain pockets. You'll find deaf people in every state, and so you can use it often, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Hi, my name is Josh Davis. I teach marketing and other business classes here at Ridgeview High School. In marketing, we talk a lot about the 4 P's of marketing: price, place, promotion, product. And what we do in class, we break down different advertisements, how to sell products. We really teach you the ins and outs of business. One of our fun new projects started this year is the Cookie Corner. We get an opportunity to sell cookies and popcorn to the students, learn how to run a business, and take that upon yourselves as students to manage the Cookie Corner here at school. It's a great opportunity to learn about business and what you can do, some careers that are out there, and we try to tie a lot about real life experience and products into the classroom. A lot of fun, and we really enjoy it. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Mr. Mansell, and I'm one of the art teachers at Ridgeview High School. Just want to give you a quick overview of the classes that we have to offer here. We've got some two-dimensional classes that you can sign up for, Art 1 and Art 2, which focuses on painting and drawing. And we've got Ceramics 1 and 2, which focuses more on the three-dimensional clay world, so you can get some experience on making bowls and mugs on the wheel, as well as some hand building projects if you're more into the sculptural side of ceramics. Next year we're also adding a metalsmithing class where we'll be making jewelry learning how to use the torch and some other finishing tools to clean up metal so that it's you know, nice and shiny like jewelry should be. But those are the basic courses. You know, if you have an interest in one or an interest in the other, I suggest you guys explore both of them and see which one you like better if you don't have any idea, or you can go to the two-dimensional route or the three-dimensional route. We'd love to have you in the art room. It's a great place to be, so please sign up.